What's up, beautiful geeks? Welcome to another iGeek Soccer review video, and today we're going to be talking about this guy right here. This is the Puma Rapido II. We're going to unbox it and talk about it in detail. If you're new here, I do review videos like this every single Monday, and I also do vlog videos on Friday where I talk about street soccer, I talk about soccer fitness. You get to see me do some drills, training for soccer, and all this other cool stuff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification so you don't miss my Mondays and Friday video. I'm going to stop talking now so we can talk about this bad boy. Okay guys, so let's talk about what comes in the box before we get into a detailed review of the shoes. So pretty much all that comes in the box is one pair of shoes here. So you have this guy, number one, and you have pair number two right here. So pretty much that's all that comes in the box. Nothing else comes in the box, no string bag, no nothing. And again, it's a very cheap shoe, so you don't expect much from it. Regular Puma box. That's pretty much all that's pretty much all you get in the box of the shoes. So let's get into the detailed review of it. Okay guys, so let's talk about the upper of the shoes in detail. But before we get into it, let's first talk about the color of the shoes. Now the color of the shoes is pretty straightforward. Well, not that straightforward. Well, you have like black here, which is mostly on the forefront of the shoes. And as you move your way to the back, it becomes like this orange design. It's not a 3D printed design, I guess not, but you can't really feel anything or anything like that. It's just a really nice design. It's like a dynamic, so to speak, design, graphic design printed on this side, and it goes all the way here and it comes all the way here as well. The black part is mostly dominant on the forefront of the shoes. You do have a white cutout over here and there. For example, you have the white Puma cutout here, you have the white cat cutout there. You have the orange cutout here, which is the orange cat cutout here. And then you have the Puma cat cutout, which is in the bottom. Speaking of the bottom, the outsole of the shoes, you have a combination of orange and black. So as far as the colorway go and the colors, that's pretty much all you get for it. The upper of the shoes is synthetic upper, so nothing fancy in here, and that's expected, obviously, because it's a very affordable shoes. It costs around $40-something. So it's very, very affordable. So I don't expect much from the shoes, but as I said earlier in my previous video last week or week after last, I want to put a bit of variation when we don't just talk about expensive shoes, because not everybody can really buy expensive shoes. Some of us just want something to play with and something at an affordable price. So I want to start testing these shoes, these affordable shoes, to see if they're actually worth the money. Well, $40, I mean, you can't complain there, but to see actually if it's something that you should get, so to speak. So as far as the upper go, you have a synthetic upper. There's nothing really fancy about the upper. You have a regular lacing system here. So you don't get anything fancy. You don't get anything worth talking about. You have a very thin tongue though. The tongue is very, very thin, extremely thin actually. If you guys can see it. So the tongue is very thin. I'm assuming they designed it that way to, I don't know if it's to cut weight or to, I don't know, to make it feel a little bit closer to your feet. I don't know why they designed it that way, but it's very thin. I don't know what value this adds to it in a way. But as I said, it's very thin. It almost feels as if there's nothing there, and it feels very synthetic as well. So it's one thing to keep in mind. So as far as the upper go, there's not really much to talk about the upper here. But then again, affordable, cheap. So I don't expect much from it. As I said, it costs about $40-something. So I don't expect to start talking about all this latest and greatest on it when it's that affordable. So you have a synthetic upper, you have this dynamic graphic printed on the back of it to give it that extra look, and on the forefront of it, you have black, and then you have all this color which is in white, the Puma color which is in white, and then the Puma cat color there which is in white. As far as the upper go of the shoes, guys, that's pretty much all you get for it. The insole of the shoes, the heel counter area is pretty well padded. But it's funny because when I feel on it, when I feel this inside here, when I feel on the inside here, it feels a bit weird to me. You do have the padding inside and it feels okay. But if you really push back to it, you really push back on the inside here, it feels weird. It feels almost as if there's like some kind of like leather or some kind of material, not material, some kind of object going around the shoes, especially this area, going around the shoes here, and you can really feel it. And even though there's enough padding, padding in the inside of the shoes here, my fear is that if you start playing with it, start running with it, start doing things with it, you're probably gonna start feeling this guy right here. But I haven't played with it yet. I haven't put it on yet. We're gonna test it out in a couple of minutes here. But that's straight up just touching the inside of the shoes here. You get to feel that a little bit. It's not it's not too, it's almost not, you can almost not feel it until you really push it back or push your hand in there, then you can really start feeling it. But apart from that, it's almost not there, but you can still feel it, and I just figure I should talk about that. The insole of the shoes is not removable. The insole of the shoes, well, technically you can remove it, but it is glue. I'm gonna try to see if I can remove it. So if you guys can see right here, it is glued to the midsole of the shoes. So it's not advisable to remove it, I guess. So I mean, if you do want some extra space and you feel like, which is not advisable, I do that sometimes when I play and the shoes is very tight. I remove the insole and play with it, break it in, and then put the insole back in. It's just me, that's what I do. But if that's something that you do as well, it is somewhat removable if you really want to remove it, but it is glued to the bottom, hence you shouldn't remove it. But I'm weird like that, I tend to remove things. So as far as the insole go, that's pretty much all you get for it. Moving on to the outsole. The outsole is a TPU outsole. We know about this, we know cheap shoes, all of them pretty much get a TPU outsole. And there's a call out on the inside as well. That's pretty cool that they have this little white sticker that says it's a TPU outsole. The outsole is a TPU outsole. Pretty nice design here with the little kind of, whatever this is. Looks like a 9, or it looks like an alien. Looks like a 9 this way, and it looks like an alien with 2 legs that way. Yeah, I'm stretching it here, but it looks like a little alien or a little 9 right there. But it's all pretty much conical studs. It's a TPU outsole, very somewhat flexible on the forefront of it, but on the middle of it, not so flexible. Very stiff in the middle, very stiff towards the back, but on the forefront, of course, this is where you put a lot of pressure to run. It's somewhat flexible on the forefront of the shoes. So as far as the shoes itself go, guys, that's pretty much all you get for it. And again, as I said, it's a very affordable shoe, so there's not much to be expected of it. So let's go ahead and test it out and see how it feels on feet. 10.5, I'm gonna put it on. I have a feeling this is gonna be very tight. So let's go ahead and test it out and see how it feels. Okay guys, so, oh my God, oh, whoa, this shoes feel horrible on my feet. It was a disaster. When I was trying it on, as soon as I put it on, I wanted to take it off. It is so tight. I mean, granted that I do wear 10.5 and I got 10.5, maybe going a whole size up would have helped or something, but what the hell? This thing is a disaster. Stay away from it. Run away from it, throw it over the fence. In terms of fit, oh my God, it was so tight that I couldn't even, I didn't even want to put it on for the whole 1 minute that I had to do to record the shoes. The look of it looks okay, but the way it feels on my feet, it feels horrible. The stuff that I was talking about on the back here, this little thing that I was talking about that you can feel on the back here, it was already squeezing my heel. I was moving around to record the video, and I could feel my heel already saying, take it off, please. Oh my God, it's a bad fit. I do not recommend these shoes in any way possible. I'm not saying that it's an extremely bad shoes. If you absolutely do have to get the shoes, which I do not recommend, you definitely need to go a whole size up. And just know that this thing is gonna require a good breaking time of several games to break it in. Plus, it's most likely gonna hurt your feet. You're gonna have blisters. Your heel is gonna suffer. So if you do have to get it, I would say go a whole size up. Do not go half a size up on this guy. Go a whole size up. If you wear 9, go 10. If you wear 10, go 11. Hell, go 11.5. Because it was tight. I mean, it's the same thing too with all of the Puma shoes, the affordable Puma shoes that I've reviewed. It's just so tight, and not in a good way, because you know you want it to be tight and hug your feet and it feels natural and feels good. But this guy is tight, as it is tight. It is tight, so tight that your feet is begging to get out of it. So this shoe is not a recommendation for me. It is affordable. I know I am gonna keep looking, and I'm gonna keep kind of balancing the review a little bit, not just only reviewing expensive shoes, kind of reviewing affordable shoes as well. For those of us that just kind of want to stick around that $100 budget, or for those of you guys that want to stick around that $100 budget, or $50 or $60, we will find something, but this is not it, guys. I'm sorry, this shoes is not recommended by me. If you do want to get it though, however, make sure you go a whole size up or a size and a half up. That's highly recommended, highly recommended. But anyway, that's it for me this week, guys. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see some cool videos like this every single week. I do come out with vlog videos on Friday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification if you want to see that. If you want to see those videos, that's where I talk about fitness. You get to see me train. We'll talk about street soccer. If I go play, I'll take you guys with me. Regular soccer, if I go play, I will take you guys with me. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification if you want to see all of my videos, and I post twice a week. Monday's review, Friday's vlog. Thank you again for watching, guys. If you haven't done so already, thumbs up, as I said earlier. If you wanna see a picture of the shoes, I'll put it on the website. Link will be in the description box below, and I'll put it up here somewhere. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Link is in the description box below. As always, do not forget to stay geeking, and I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.